Semi-slow start, but man, that cliffhanger in episode 3, I'm hooked. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the first 3 episodes of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I didn't get a chance to review episode 1, so I'm just going to combine the 3 episodes right now, and then moving forward, I'm going to make weekly reviews of each episode. Some non-spoiler general thoughts right off the bat. What do I think of these first 3 episodes? I think they are solid. I like the tone. I like Daredevil's new suit. I like that he's being Daredevil again. You know, Born Again Season 1, he's kind of more Matt Murdock throughout the first half of that season. Now we're seeing Daredevil right off the bat in episode 1 with the first fight sequence, setting the tone early that this is a Daredevil season more than it is a Matt Murdock season. I may get into some sort of spoilers, so if you have not seen all 3 episodes of season 2 of Born Again, go watch the episodes, because I want to not hold back on whatever I want to talk about. So, spoilers, you are warned. Right off the bat in episode 1, it sets the tone early that Karen and Matt are together. Like, they are actually together, and they are a couple, and they are working together. I love that. I'm here for that. Especially after her being sidelined all of season 1 of Born Again. I've gone back and have rewatched season 3 recently, and just being reminded of how important Karen is to Matt and Daredevil and all of that. Her being sidelined in season 1 after the aftermath of Foggy was, neither here nor there. I have a review of season 1 if you want to go check that out. Season 1 of Born Again. It's weird trying to talk about Daredevil Born Again or Daredevil because it's all kind of a continuation, but season 1 of Born Again is a whole different thing than season 1 of Daredevil. So I gotta keep reminding myself Born Again or Daredevil. Okay, sorry for that rambling. I think episode 1 of season 2 of Born Again left us with such a good cliffhanger with Bullseye coming in and killing all the anti-vigilante task force and saving Matt in that moment, saving Daredevil. Very, very intriguing. I was very left on the edge of my seat on where we're going to follow up with that. We have not seen much of Bullseye yet, so that is a negative, but I know it's going to happen eventually. But in tonight's showing of episodes 2 and 3, we don't see much of Bullseye. We see him behind the scenes plotting and scheming. Saw him at a church asking for forgiveness. We saw him scoping out Vanessa with binoculars. Don't really know what Bullseye is up to, but obviously when he comes back, it's going to be with a big bang, as per usual. I think all the stuff with Heather, Matt's ex-girlfriend, is very intriguing. She's having this psychological meltdown over the events of what happened with her and Muse in season 1. It seems like she's gonna go crazy, whatever that's about. I find that intriguing. I hate that she is completely flipped and turned on Matt and Daredevil and all the vigilante stuff as much as she did. She's easily brainwashed and manipulated by all this. That was something that bothered me about her in season 1, which is also why I'm happy that Matt is with Karen, because that is clearly more his thing, and Heather is not. Daniel Blake's relationship with Bibi Ulrich is very intriguing because Daniel Blake clearly wants the power and respect out of Fisk, but he kind of has this Vanessa-type relationship with Bibi Ulrich where he wants to defend her while it is revealed that she is the one putting on Fisk mask and leaking information and pretending to be Kingpin and mocking Kingpin himself. So that is an interesting story element, and I know that's going to unfold pretty crazy. The Buck guy, they're setting up a relationship between him and Heather. Interesting whether we're going to go with that as well. But the main juice of this 3 episodes really is that final 15 minutes. I kept hearing about it, and it is true that the first couple episodes are very slow, and then it's supposed to pick up, is what critics and people have been saying. That once the end of episode 3 is what I kept hearing, it's going to be full steam ahead. So I'm really, really excited for the future because that last 15 minutes of episode 3 was absolutely bonkers. Honestly, all of episode 3 had a lot of good stuff with, you know, the the task force finding Daredevil's hideout and trying to get him there, and Karen kidnapping one of the task force, and Daredevil and her interrogating him. A lot of stuff went down in here. A lot of stuff went down in this episode. A lot to unpack. I mean, the swordsman, right? His whole trial and Kingpin manipulated that entire thing. I love and hate that Matt is still trying to trust the judicial system. He's like, oh, this isn't what Foggy would want. But it's like, dude, you keep losing. You might need to take some of Karen's tips and say, hey, I don't know. We might need the Punisher to help us out here. McDuffie helps out with Daredevil. It's still interesting how she doesn't know Matt is Daredevil, but she helps him out anyway because she's clearly one of the good ones who's trying to help the swordsman get free. And that leads to Daredevil freeing all of the hostages, which most of them, seemingly enough, are not vigilantes at all. All those people that they caged up. The only one really was the swordsman who was on trial. The rest are just random people, it seemed like, because no one else helped fight besides Swordsman, which I like that Daredevil gave Swordsman a weapon to help fight because he was going to need that extra help. And I like that White Tiger's niece is now involved and she helped with rescuing her mom and all of the people that were caged with Daredevil. Little interesting detail as well is that Karen actually kills one of the task force, and you could tell that Matt was bugged by it, but I'm sitting here like rolling my eyes, honestly. I'm like, Daredevil, we get it. You don't want to kill people. That's cool, but like, we don't got time for this right now. There's like hundreds of guns being shot at you. We got to put that to the side. We got to survive, and Karen's not, doesn't have elite hearing and all this crazy tools that he has, so it's like, I hope that's not something he starts bugging her about. It's like she did what she had to do, right? I don't know. But it ends up blowing up back in their face. I knew that those workers on the boat were going to be set up to die, honestly, when the task force, the leader of that task force, told them to go back out on the boat. I knew that was going to be an element where, like, oh, they're just going to kill them off. I didn't know it would be for the reason it happened. I thought it was they were going to get killed off just because, like, they did the job, let's get them out of here. But they were used as basically a way to pin it on Daredevil and all the vigilantes, like, that they did it. I mean, we haven't got that to that point yet, but that's what it seems like. That's my prediction, obviously, of what they're trying to do, is that, okay, all the vigilantes escaped, right? They're all, the rebellion has formed. What is the first thing that they did? Oh, they killed all those innocent workers on the boat. They blew it all up afterwards. That is the story that Kingpin is going to pin on them, which is another power move by Mayor Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, right? Really sinking his teeth in everything on every single level of power. But yeah, I think the first 3 episodes were solid. I am excited to see where we go in each episode. I think it was somewhat of a slow start. There's some good moments in each episode. Episode 2 is a lot of just build up and a lot of we're setting the stage with a lot of different story elements that I know is going to go pedal to the metal moving forward, just based off what people are saying. And from the way that episode 3 ended, I couldn't be more excited to see where Daredevil and Karen and how all of them are going to deal with the aftermath of this situation. I'm excited for Bullseye to show up. I am waiting for the Punisher to come back in. I know he has to show up at some point to do something. Not sure where he is right now, right? We know he escaped the cage already from the ending of season 1. So where is Punisher going to come into play? I know he has a special at the end of this, so I'm assuming he's going to kill all the task force people in that special. That's probably where I think that's going to lead. But very curious, very excited to see what happens moving forward. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of the first 3 episodes? Are you liking the tone and vibe of Season 2 Born Again? Do you think it's on a better pace than Season 1? Did you enjoy Season 1? Season 1 had a lot of mixed reactions. I actually really liked Season 1 of Born Again. I was not a hater of it. Some people were. I don't know what's going to be better by the end of the season. I'm hoping this is. but we still got a lot of episodes left. But as of right now, I'm excited for the future. Like and subscribe if you're new here. Comment down below your thoughts of Daredevil, the first 3 episodes, and anything you want to talk about with the character and the past previous seasons. Kingpin's the man. Daredevil's the man. I'm excited to see what happens moving forward. Subscribe. I'm going to be going through the rest of these episodes in this season, including lead into the Punisher. I'm going to do Daredevil season rankings and going to be building all this stuff for Supergirl and Spider-Man and all this great, great comic book movie superhero genre content that is going to be coming out throughout 2026. This is a big, big year for superheroes, and it's really kicking off with Daredevil. So subscribe if you want to see more superhero content. All right, I'll see you guys next time.